Eddie, it's the final game. I know it's probably you probably like to have more wins where you're at, but is there still? I mean, do you still feel there's a lot to play for this? There's one last in this one last game.
I feel like there's an immense amount of things to play for, especially like I previously said, going into that next game and also being a stepping stone into next season. So this product that we put out this Saturday is going to be the stepping stone in the next season. So we can't just take it as a day off by any means. It definitely has to be a work weekend. And it's honestly what's inside you, what you have with that pride aspect of it. Because when you go out there to play football, there's people, thousands, hundreds of millions of people who say they can play the game we're playing this Saturday for. So for anybody to go out there and say, oh, we're just another game, that's not our team.
Eddie, you guys have dealt with a lot of guys going down with injuries, especially on defense. But when Colby went down last week, in that second half, he's the quarterback. I mean, I know it takes 11 guys on all sides and not one guy makes a team, but what did that do to kind of the mood of the team, and what is kind of the mood of the team now going into this, knowing the quarterback might not be around and things like that? Has that changed much? Have you noticed a difference?
It's definitely a familiar feeling. Definitely a familiar feeling, especially like we have guys on defense personally, like Darren and Marcus Zacha going down. Just specific guys like game changers going down. It's definitely a blow to the team, but at the same time, we have 100% in Tommy and Sam for those guys to go step up and do what they need to do.
I know it's one of those weeks for New Mexico. We always talk about when you play Air Force, getting ready for the option and the cuts and the assignment sound. And this is kind of similar to that, and maybe not exactly the same as Air Force, but they run the ball, they'll run option, they'll do a lot of different things.
Definitely.
So is this as a D lineman? I mean, every game's a challenge, but what do you particularly think of this challenge of slowing down that run game for New Mexico?
Oh, New Mexico has great speed, just speed all around. Even their offensive linemen probably run sub-5s. But, it's definitely going to be trying to slow down that run game because that's their staple. That's how they work. So to try to slow that down is going to be a task for us, but hopefully we can go out there and get it done.
What do you think are some of the keys? We always hear assignment sound type thing. I'm sure that is one, but what are some of the other keys maybe of slowing that down?
Oh, we have to, even though you just said it, got to be assignment sound, have to be, and then it has to be an emphatic effort to run to the ball because those guys could catch an edge and turn a corner fast, so we have to have great pursuit as a defense.
And we got last thing is Thanksgiving week, Eddie. I know you've been here for a while. Probably asked you this before, but it's Thanksgiving dinner. What are some of what's the favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal for you?
I think it has to be personally just being around my family, but it has to be. It's not the actual Thanksgiving dinner. It's the 3-4 days after where I'm still just going back for scraps, going back for leftovers. That's probably the best part, but. Dressing and macaroni and cheese, those are my two keys.
Gotcha, and I'm sure you're thankful for a lot, especially your family. But what's maybe some of the biggest things you're most thankful for?
Most thankful for my family, and honestly just the support I have from my family and coworkers and things up here. Because just having that great support, it's second to none, and it makes all the difference.